Hello, my name is Andrea Morton, and I am here with the creator of Body Arts, Mr. Brian Joseph. Mr. Joseph, I am so excited to be sitting here interviewing you today. I'm just like so hyped about this. So I really appreciate you letting us come in and interview you for this.
Well, it's my pleasure to have you.
Yes. So tell me a little bit about your roots. Where are you from and how far can you go back on your history?
Well, I can go all the way back. I was born in Trinidad and grew up there, and I moved to New York when I was 17 and went to high school there. And I went on to college in Mississippi.
Mississippi, from Trinidad to Mississippi.
Well, I had all the jokes about that happening.
I hear you.
But then I went to graduate school in San Antonio. And then I got a job in Austin, and I ended up in Austin.
So how was your life, how was the path up into your creative, artistic side? What led you to that?
What led me to this is that I realized one day that I needed to control my own destiny. I was working in the city of Austin in public event facilities, and I realized that bureaucracy is one for me. I'm not a type, 8 to 5 is not for me,
I hear you. So tell me about the first time you discovered and realized you had artistic talent.
Well, actually, it's the day I decided to paint it I realized I had artistic talent, because I made a decision to be an artist, not based on the fact that I thought I could paint. I wanted to do something different. And, at Power Auditorium, we had a lot of art shows, and I'd see the artists come in, and I never thought I could do what they did, but I always thought they were happy, seemed to be free to do what they wanted to do, and that attracted me into doing, pursuing art away from.
That is so nice. So, was it instant success for you, or what happened that you looked at it and said, you know what, I can make a living out of this?
Well, I was pretty brave back then, because I started on the 9th of September, and on the 12th of September, I went to do a show, the summer show. And I had like 5 paintings on the table, and somebody came by, and she looked at them and said, what are those? And this story just came on to me. I said, these are the Bydeeman people, and they have no facial features because you don't have to be good looking to be happy. And she looked at them and she walked away, and then she turned around and came and said, I gotta have one of those. And I lost.
That's so awesome.
I lost. I said, you want to buy this? She said,
you're all surprised, right?
I said, you want to pay me for this? She said, yeah. I said, you really want it? She said, what is wrong with you? And she didn't realize it was my first show.
Wow.
I didn't sell anything else that weekend, but I felt like $1 million.
You had to.
Yeah.
You had to. So then you knew your work was definitely worth something.
Right. Because I didn't expect to sell anything. Honestly, I thought,
awesome.
I just put it on the table and, see
That's
what happens.
so awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I can't thank people enough for supporting me over the years, and, I'm do my art as a professional art to sell, but it's the stories and the reaction of people and how people feel about it is the most gratifying thing.
I can imagine.
My name is Councilmember Ora Houston. It is my pleasure to represent the people of District 1, and I'm welcoming you to this facility, this wonderful event for Brian Joseph in District 1. So I'm glad you all are here. I have a proclamation to read from the City Council and the Mayor. Be it known that, whereas Brian Bydeeman Joseph painted his first painting of the fictitious Bydeeman people on September 9, 1986 in Austin, Texas, and has had a significant visual presence that contributed to enriching the landscape of Austin art scene for the last 30 years. And whereas Body Art murals adorn the walls of several schools and beautifies public spaces in Austin and around the country. And whereas Body Art promotes diversity, community unity, and education in schools and nonprofit organizations in Austin and around the country. Now therefore, Steve Adler, Mayor of the City of Austin, Texas, proclaims September 17, 2016 as Body Art 30th Anniversary Day. Congratulations.
So, how many murals have you painted at schools, and where are some located to this day?
I probably painted about 12 in all. 3 in this neighborhood.
Really?
Yeah, at Keeling, Blackshear, and Oak Springs. But, you know, in Cedar Park, Round Rock, I painted some murals. But I paint all over the country. I painted also at, well, one at Auburn University. I've done a big portrait, diversity piece for Texas A&M University. Nice. And I also did at schools in Amarillo, Hereford, Texas, Pampa, Texas, Dallas, different places.
That's so awesome.
It's so much over the years, I have a little difficult remembering when and where, but it's out there.
Yes.
With this conjunction to this show, I have the kids are going to come in here this week.
Really?
And they're going to, I'm going to give them canvases, and they're going to go back after experience this, the show, look at the mural, and come up with their own art. And I'm going to collect those, 30 in all, and create a book.
Oh, that's so
I'll give
awesome.
to school for their libraries. And I'm thinking I'm going to give each one of the 30 kids a book too.
Oh, they're going to be so excited about that. That is so awesome. So, what is your vision for the future of Body Art?
Well, I'm going to keep painting and spreading the message and making things, positive art. But one day I hope to have a place, like a Body place, where my collection is in, that people will come and, like a museum type, right, where they could come in and see the history of the Body people. That's and awesome. All, and just enjoy the atmosphere of being in a place that is about happiness. The Body people believe that as the human body is made up of cells, the human personality is made up of shells. And whatever shell you open the most, what kind of day you're going to have. If you open a happy shell, you're going to have a happy day. If you open a beautiful shell, you're beautiful all day.
That's very true. Well, I'm just so excited to be here with you. I want to thank you so much for taking your time out to sit here and answer the questions that I have for you. I could definitely think of more, but I know you probably have better things to do. So I want to thank you so much for everything you've done.
Well, thank you. And with this 30-year anniversary retrospective, what I wanted to do is not just want to make it about me, but make it about the community and people who have helped me along the way. I didn't, get here by myself. Right. A lot of people helped me positively to keep and encourage me to keep going. And thank you for taking your time out to spend this time with me. Time is the most expensive thing. You can get valuable thing you can give someone, and I always have to tell someone I appreciate your time.
Awesome. I wouldn't be anywhere else but here. So thank you.
You're welcome.